What's going on, everybody? I just want to let you know I see you over there. I see you. I see you. That is the topic of this video. Let me show you what I'm doing. Boom. I'm driving very, very fast down an interstate right now, which I don't even know this is an interstate, honestly. I just know it's, I think it's an interstate. Oh, well, we're going to get back to the video. All right, so I needed to get on here, and I wanted to tell, I've been really thinking about this lately, the last couple of days. I saw this woman at the gym, and guys, I'm sorry I can't pay attention to the video. I don't want to die, and I got a whole bunch of crazy people around me, and I'm going to tell you, people in Georgia just can't drive. And if you live in Georgia and you get this video and you're all fussy, calm down. If you can drive, that's good, but people in general, in Georgia and Florida, cannot drive. People in the South just can't drive. I got this person in the semi blowing by me, and I'm only going 65 now. So, I was going 80. All right. Don't tell no cops. All right, so here, let's go. So I saw this woman at the gym this morning, and you could just see the hurt on her face, just hurt. And I see her all the time, and she looks exactly the same all the time. Sometimes she looks a little more energized, a little bit more, but she just looks hurt. And so it made me start thinking about the thing that I've been thinking about is a lot of people, because I'm not gonna lie, guys, you don't know much about me. I want to tell you my life story. I'm gonna go into another video about my life story, especially the last 8 months of my life. It's been kind of crazy. But I've been dealing with the last 6 to 8 months of my life. Not so much the last couple months, but from January to July, I dealt with a lot of mental health issues, and I had a lot of problems going on in my life. Just start crumbling around me through my divorce and everything else, and that's where I'll go into the life story. I heard my current relationship at the time, I was going through a divorce. It just, sorry, I'm watching this truck. And, especially men, I know women hold their stuff in, it's pretty normal, but a lot of men, we don't vocalize our voice, and then when we do, nobody wants to listen. And so this is, like I said, my whole thing is 30 to 50 year old men, maybe older, younger, whatever, but if you can relate to me, then this is for you, okay? And so as men, when we do vocalize it, it's like nobody wants to listen or nobody wants to believe us, and then if they do listen, they don't take it to full, they don't heed the warning. We're trying to tell you, look, I'm going through this right now, and I'm about to shut down, or I'm about to murder somebody, or I'm about to crumble, or whatever we're going through, and we're telling you, out in the open, listen to me, I am spewing all this bullshit at you, and you're not listening. And then we go quiet. And then you got the people that are crazy out there, and they go on murderous rampages, or whatever, or they shoot themselves, or they hang themselves, or whatever. And the thing is, there was no need for that except for if somebody would have just listened and actually took that heed to warning. And the reason I say this is, I'm not calling out, but I love my girl to death. But yesterday I was going through a really hard time. Last couple of days I have been, in the mornings especially, been really struggling for some reason. I have a lot of depression and a lot of insecurities going on. And I don't know why. It's just been recently. It's not been... And I don't know why, but the thing is, it kind of ate at me. And, so I'm sitting there telling her, and at first, it didn't seem like it was clicking in her head, hey, he's really going through something right now. And, the one thing us as men, especially the ones that are very ambitious, or they want to be an entrepreneur, or they want to be better than everybody, or they're just a high achiever, we want, especially our person, when we are spewing our brains out to you, our heart out to you, especially about something that we are passionate about, we want our person to support everything about it. And the one thing, and if women, or if y'all listen to this, listen to me, the one thing that we are asking for is for you to just say, I'm here for you. What can I do for you? Finally, I was really hurt and really upset about it, because I was like, we as men, we're supposed to be these hardcore, just down to the gritty men, but the things, we have feelings. But we were raised, especially my era and anybody before me, I'm about to be 40, we were raised to be tough. Like, you weren't supposed to show your emotions. Now we're finally in an era where we're allowed to show emotions, that it's sexy to show emotions, that it's real. And the truth is, it's still better to not show all your emotions all the time, because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like crying. I got a vasectomy last year, and I cry more than I can freaking talk now. Like, it's like anything can trigger me, and it's really weird, especially during my mental breakdown of 6 months. Like, I cried a lot, but I was hurt. I was truly freaking hurt, and I was lost. I had no purpose, and that's why people commit suicide or this and that. They don't have no purpose, and nobody's listening. So, I wanted to get on here and tell you guys that I see you. I see you out there busting your ass. I see you out there doing your thing. I see you going through the hard times and the good times and everything else and keeping quiet. But you don't need to keep quiet. If you need to let it out, let it out. Get on here and comment. I don't care. I'll respond. Sometimes I don't, because I don't realize, because I don't have enough activity on here that like I gotta comment. But if I see a lot, I'll respond. But I want you to know that I see you. I see you doing what you're doing. I see you going through it. I see you. And if you're not there yet, you're almost there. And if you do have a religion, believe in God, I promise you, He will not let you down. It might not be immediately, but when He's ready, He will get you to where you need to be. Because guess what? If I don't see you, He sees you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the one thing that got me out of the 6-month slump was Him. Like, I have to give Him full praise, because I'm going to tell you right now, I prayed to Him every day. Out of the gym, I got out there to sit down and pray. I still do it to this day. I go for walks. I would talk to Him. I would listen to Christian music, listen to sermons, listen to everything. You're talking about 16 months in the last year and a half, I didn't want anything to do with church. I got tired of hearing about church. I got tired of hearing about God. But I'm going to tell you, if I can give you any bit of advice, is turn it to God and hand it to Him and say, God, I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm going to tell you right now, don't ask for patience, because you'll learn real quick. It's the hardest thing you can do, because He's going to teach you how to be patient. But I'm going to tell you right now, hand it to God and say, God, I don't know when your time is. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen now, if it's going to happen in a year, if it's going to happen in 6 years. But I'm handing this to you, and I need you to take it over, because I can't do this on my own. But if you need to talk to somebody on earth and you need to comment on here. But I just want to let you know that I see you, because, guys, we all are going through something. And a lot of people hold it in. Some people hold it in really well, and you never even know they were going through something. In fact, I saw a video recently, and it was two guys. They were at soccer over in Europe. They were at a soccer game, and the one guy's like kind of depressed. He's just sitting there, and he's like just kind of quiet. And the other guy's all happy and cheerful and, celebrating and everything. And it keeps showing them coming to games each year. And then one year they show up, and that guy that was really sad, you would have thought he'd be the one that was gone. But no, it was the guy that was really happy. He was like a Robin Williams. He was holding it all in, and then I guess he took his own life, because I think it was a suicide prevention thing. And of course, you're going to pull out in front of me and go 12 miles per hour. Why wouldn't you? Because I'm going 75, and now you slam brakes. I love people. I love you. I love you. Okay. So somebody, if not everybody or nobody, are going through something, and some people take it a lot worse. Like, I was never a depressed person until the last 6-8 months of my life, and then I realized what depression was, and I was like, this shit's hard. Like, I used to look at people and be like, oh, you're depressed. Okay, get over it. You'll be all right. It's not that big of a deal. You can snap out of it. Sometimes you can't, and I learned that, like, you can't. When I became a single father, like straight single father, had to do it on my own, I learned real quick that being a father and doing everything all the time, even though you are married and you're doing 90% of the work, you don't realize that you're not doing 100% until you become a single parent. And then it's like, well, damn, all the finances are on me now, all the house is on me, the upkeeps, the cooking, everything is on me now. And you don't realize how much that person helped you until they're not there. And so to all the parents out there doing it alone, shout out to you. But all the parents that are doing it together, shout out to you also, because the truth of the matter is, like I said, they pull a lot of weight. You just don't realize it until they're gone. And yes, can you do it on your own? Yes, you can do anything on your own. You can do all of it on your own if you set your mind to it. But if you are mentally distraught, God, it's so hard. Let me tell you, I didn't go home for almost 2 months. Like, I'd go home, I'd sleep, come back, or I'd be traveling to friends' houses all over the state of Florida because I just wanted to drive and get the hell away from all my problems. And I don't usually run from my problems. I'm not that person. I'm usually the person who wants to attack head on, hold on top. But yeah, so I wanted to get on here and let you guys know, if you are going through depression or you going through anything and you don't feel like you're seen or appreciated or anything like that, I just want to let you know you are appreciated, and I do see you. I don't personally see you, but I can tell that you're out there and you're busting your ass and you're doing what you need to do and you're going through the hard times. And even if you're not busting your ass, you're still making it every day and you're getting through the day. And you may be doing that for yourself, you may be doing that for your child, you may be doing that for your wife, whatever. But I do want you to know that I have a thing in my life called a tribe. My tribe is my girl, well, first of all, my kid, and then my girl and her 3 kids. So the thing is, if you guys, I haven't told you my story yet, is I got divorced this year. But I did fall in love with another person, and the best thing that's ever happened to me. They understand me. They understand my problems. Are we fully there to the point where, it's like, oh my God, it's like we were molded from the same? No. We still are learning a lot about each other, and we are recently learning still. But guys, it's something you go through. But my tribe, and I'm going to tell you why it's called the tribe. So you spell out tribe, it's T-R-I-B-E. The reason I breathe every day. That's my tribe. And I have friends in my tribe too. I've had a good friend of mine reach out and say, hey man, can I be in your tribe? And I said, absolutely. And so I want you guys to understand that just because you're alone does not mean you can't be a part of a tribe. But my tribe is my why. My reason I breathe every day. My why. My purpose. My everything that I go out and do for. Like, I do it for them. So remember that you may not be seen, but just remember why you're doing what you're doing. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you, I was sitting there, I was thinking about it, and I do a lot of things for my family and my tribe. I do a lot. And in my last relationship, my marriage, I did a lot. But I never felt appreciated. And it'll wear on you as a man, because you're like, damn, I do so much. I'm so tired. I wear my ass out, and I'm getting no appreciation. But I'm going to tell you, if there's one person that appreciates you, or one that sees you, is God, for one. And two, you don't need the appreciation for anybody. You need to do this for yourself. If you're doing it for other people, still do it for yourself. If you decide to do something, you're doing it for yourself. And I'm going to go on another topic about this in another video, about stop trying to get approval from others. And I'm not saying people have to like you. I'm saying approval as in, oh man, my wife doesn't say thank you for taking out the trash. Sometimes they just don't. We are the most unappreciated sex on this planet, because we are, in society, we are the ones that are supposed to take out the trash and supposed to work hard and supposed to take care of the family and all this. And I'm not saying we're not supposed to, but I am saying a little help would be involved, but we're not. The thing is, we are not appreciated, because the fact is we're expected to do it. Now, I'm not saying my girl doesn't appreciate me. My girl does. She appreciates a lot. Sorry, my hand's going to sleep. She appreciates a lot. Sometimes she misses stuff. Yes. Does it hurt? Yes. I mean, yeah. I like appreciation. I like to be acknowledged. My love language is acknowledgement and acts of service. I like people to do stuff for me, and I like to be acknowledged for me doing something for them. That's the way you say I love you. And I am huge on respect. If you can't respect a human being for what they do for you, then you don't need to be around that person, because you don't need to be around anybody. Because if you don't respect a human being for doing what they do for you, then why are you around them, except you're using them? And so I give respect. And the thing is, you got to earn respect too. You can't just go, oh, okay, well, I'm a part of your life, you should respect me. No, if you're not earning your respect, cough. Baconton. Man, that sounds yummy. That just sounds yummy, like a city named Baconton. But I'm gonna get off this video. I just want to get on here and ramble and tell you guys that I see you. I'm traveling a lot for work, so I just figured, you know what? Until I can actually get down, sit down, and I did make a video of me in the gym, but I want to start vlogging more, and so like I'm gonna throw vlogs in here. I got to start waking up and getting in the mood to vlog and talk and go throughout my day. I'm really bad about it because it's not because I don't want to do it, it's because I forget. My brain is in La La Land half the time, and so I got a million moving pieces at all times, and I'm like, oh shit. So with that being said, I'm gonna make a video here in a minute of me vlogging and talking about what's going on in these videos that I've been making. But yeah, I just wanted to say, guys, I see you, I love you, I appreciate you, I appreciate everything you do for this world. You know, and keep pushing. Get on here. We'll start a community for just men that are struggling. I don't care. Like I said, I'll teach you how to lose weight. I want to start teaching myself digital marketing again. I did it for 7 years. So, well, not 7. I did it for 5. I spent thousands of dollars learning affiliate marketing and marketing in general. And I never took it anywhere. And I want to take it somewhere now. And I want to build an empire to make it where my kid and my girl and her kids, or my kids, they're not her kids, they're my kids too. They love me just as much as I love them. I want to make it where they just don't have to worry about money and problems, and, you know, not that I'm going to spoil them, but if they deserve it, they get it, you know, and just make it where we don't have to worry. And I want to teach you guys the same thing. As soon as I learn it, teach you guys, all right, this is how you do it. Take whatever, blah, blah, blah. But all right, I'm out of here. Love you guys. Peace.